All right, it's 9 a.m. I'll call this meeting to order. Commissioner Daniel is in Washington, D.C. today at the National Association of Commissioners, so she's excused from this meeting. First order of business. Rules of decorum, they're at the back of the room. You guys can get a copy of those. Are there any deletions or changes to the agenda this morning?
There are no additions or deletions to the agenda this morning.
Okay, do we have any commissioners' reports?
Did we want to talk about the resolution?
Yeah, go for it. I just got signed out of my account, so my statement's not available. So if you
Oh,
start.
no. Okay. Next week, we intend to consider approving a resolution, making it clear that Mesa County is not a sanctuary county, as has been reported in some news outlets. And we're also working on a letter to the mayor of Denver to make sure that's clear for him as well. We want to talk about some of the reasons why we're doing this. Our resources in Mesa County, and let me go back and say, it's not that we're not compassionate about people that need help, but we also have people in Mesa County who need help already. Our resources are already strained. We have 2,300 unsheltered homeless people in Mesa County. That doesn't include those that are doubled up, living with relatives, staying in an RV. These are people who are in our parks, are completely unsheltered. We have over 46,000 Mesa County residents who are currently receiving one or more type of public assistance. That is 1/3 of our population. And when you consider we have a 3% unemployment rate, that means these are working people paying taxes and still not making enough to be able to get by without some help. And we have 1,500 new applications each month. We have seniors on the wait list, as you've heard, for Meals on Wheels, and we are $400,000 short of just eliminating that waiting list just for this year. Heard from both St. Mary's and community hospitals. Currently, they have a combined loss of $18.6 million last year, 2022, for unreimbursed care. That's for the folks we already have here. And the schools don't have unlimited resources. Currently, District 51 is third from the bottom of funding statewide out of 178 schools. We just can't do anymore. We need to prioritize our people, our kids, our seniors, and our taxpayers.
Well said. I think there's a lot of misinformation out there about Mesa County and Grand Junction being sanctuary counties for illegal immigrants. I think this immigration issue demands our attention for a lot of reasons. We have staff that is actively monitoring the situation, and we recognize, whether we like it or not, the issues headed our way. And I want to be very clear. Mesa County will prioritize residents' needs, as Commissioner Rowland has said, upholding what I believe to be a moral imperative to serve our community with our resources. And as Commissioner Rowland already identified, we're already short on resources for our own community. So this does not imply we overlook the issue or neglect our inherent responsibility to support and care for those who can't care for themselves. However, when aid to immigrants who are here illegally take precedence over assistance for tax-paying and law-abiding citizens, such as seniors on fixed incomes, those requiring in-home care, and the low-income and homeless, it inadvertently promotes the lawlessness we see today and conflicts with our obligation to prioritize the well-being of our citizens. So I want to make it clear just a couple of things that we're doing and where we stand. So first of all, we're planning proactively, as in we're creating an emergency preparedness plan for when they do show up, because we know at some point in droves or buses, they will show up. We want to be transparent in the process. We want everyone to understand where our priorities lie and what immigrants can expect if and when they show up. And that is, our resources are for our community, and they are limited. Number three, we are working on a resolution to declare Mesa County is not, nor are we becoming a sanctuary county. Finally, we want to set the record straight that we are not working, and we're going to send a letter out this week or next, probably next Tuesday, that we are not working with Denver and the Mayor Mike Johnston on a partnership to house legal immigrants. There was an article out that came out yesterday that said we were working in partnership with the Denver mayor. And I've heard the same thing from the city of Grand Junction as well. In summary, we are collaborating with local nonprofits and emergency management teams, and we are prepared for any scenario. This plan emphasizes the importance of serving and protecting your community above all else. Do you have anything else to add?
I don't.
Okay.
No.
Moving on.